Hello, happy Tuesday to you. Here we are at writing time. I hope you had a lot of fun working on your draft of your beginning of your story. Hopefully you set it up for the narrator so that they know who the characters are and where they're going, okay? So today, I want you to think about your fractured fairy tale for Goldilocks and the three whoever's, okay? So today you're going to need to do a little bit of brainstorming. And you can't really watch me as I do this, but you can listen to me as I think it through. I need to choose 3 items for the sneaky character to tamper with. Tamper means to mess around with or try out, right? So I need to think of an adjective to describe each one, like it's to this or it's to that, okay? So my first one is going to be a glass of water because Winnie's going to be really thirsty. So the big McKee, Mr. McKee's water is going to be too flat and just yucky water. Okay, it's just going to be old and yucky because it's by his bed and he doesn't refill it every night. And the medium one, Mama McKee, that's me, she likes bubble water. And right before they went for a hike, she had just bubbled up herself a nice glass of bubbly water and left it out. And so it was too bubbly. And the water that Abby left was just right. It wasn't bubbly, it wasn't old, it was just right. So Winnie's going to drink it up, okay? The second item is she's going to be a little nervous because of the wind and she likes to chew on things. So she's going to find the big McKee's sock and she's going to find that it's too stretched out and just doesn't work for her. I'm going to say too stretched out. And I'm going to say the Mama McKee or the medium McKee, which is mine, is going to be too stinky because she's going to find a running sock. So it's way too stinky. And then she's going to find one of Abby's socks and it's going to be just right. Okay. So then she's going to be tired from all this stuff. And the wind has calmed down and she's going to go and find a place to sleep because she's tired. So she goes into, well, she goes into, I'm going to say she goes into Jack's room and it's too clean. It's going to be too clean because he's not there. And there's no good smells in there and there's no place to snuggle because the bed's all made. So she's not going to stay there. It's too neat. Okay. And then she's going to go into the Mama Bear's bed, the Mr. and Mrs. McKee's bed, and she's going to find that it is too messy. It's just too messy in there. Mama McKee is just such a slop. And so she's going to go into Abby's bed and find that it is just right. Okay, so that's my brainstorming. And then I'm going to do a little bit of drafting. And I'm not going to read all of this to you, but you need to basically write some sentences about each item. And you're going to say that one of them is just right. Okay, that's going to be your job today. All right. Okay, so you're going to go to your fractured fairy tale. Now, you're not going to probably go to add a response. Instead, I want you to go to your journal. Do you see how I'm clicking on journal? I want you to click on journal. And then I want you to click on your name. Okay? And it should just show right up where you left off yesterday. Okay? So I'm going to show my draft. Okay? And you can see that I did a little bit of work after I talked to you yesterday. So I'm going to read over what I read. Okay, Winifred and the Three McKees. One day in a normal neighborhood in Santa Barbara lived a crazy dog named Winifred. She was a fierce defender of all who walked within yards of her front door. The slightest hint or sound of someone walking by on the sidewalk sent her into loud barks or warning with the hair on her back raised. She was, however, also a very sweet and loving dog who only defended the house as an act of love for her humans, the McKees. There were now only three McKees. Jack had gone off to college and left his bedroom empty of his bits of leftovers and dirty clothes to snuggle in. Now his bed was neatly made, and Ma McKee's running shoes and clothes filled the drawers and closets. Winifred was sad to have Jack's smells and snacks gone, but mostly she missed the fact that when he was around, she was never left alone. So I kind of set the stage there, didn't I? Now it's time for the action to start. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on edit, and I'm going to start typing. Oops, where am I? I'm going to start typing what happens next. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my writing on my own. Okay. Okay, so here I am. Let's see. All was fine until it started to get windy. At first it was just a rustle of the trees, but before she knew it, the patio umbrella was being lifted up into the air before crashing down. Bam! This sent Winifred into a terrible fright. Wind was an enemy she was too scared to bark at. She ran around the side of the house and found that one of her humans had left the side door unlocked and a bit ajar. Just one nudge of her nose and she was in. What joy, until the wind followed her in the house, and the door slammed. Oops, I need to edit that one, don't I? Slammed behind her. She needed comfort, but where? Winifred then realized that she was really thirsty. She ran into the place where the Pa McKee keeps a glass of water near his desk, but it was too stale and old. She found a fresh glass of bubble water Ma McKee had just fizzed up before they left for their walk, but it was too fizzy and fizzed in her nose. Then she found a fresh glass of water that was just right, so she tried to lick it all up, and the glass tumbled to the floor and spilled everywhere. Oops. All of that made her want to chew something. She needed a good sock to chew on. She found one of Pa McKee's socks folded in the clean laundry, but it was too clean and had no taste. She found one of Ma McKee's running socks, but it was too stinky and she didn't even want to try it. She found one of Abby's socks and it was not clean, but not as stinky as Ma's, so she chewed it until there was a big hole in it. Oops. All that stuff made her tired. She needed a nap. First, she went into Jack's old room and tried to curl up on his bed, but it was too lonely in there without Jack and his smells. Next, she went into Pa's room, but their bed was piled too high with clean laundry that needed to be folded. So she went into Abby's room and curled up on her bed. It was just right, so she fell into a deep puppy sleep. Okay, so there I've worked really hard on my middle. Notice how for each different thing that she found and interacted with, I made a new chunk called a paragraph. Okay, so now I'm going to hit the green button and the draft button, right? So that it will be there for me when I am ready tomorrow to work on it some more. In fact, I might even go in and edit it right now because I saw a mistake. Okay? But I'm not going to bore you with that. All right, friends. So happy writing and have fun. Have a lot of fun. Okay. Bye.